Hello? Ha. So, are we good? Ah. Hello, 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 YouTube. Okay, so... Da, 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 da. Okay. It looks like things should be on and stable, so let's just go ahead and get started here. I can't craft anything. I don't have the materials to. So let's just go out. What's my supply setup? 1 defense, 1 pebble, a loop, an additional HP percent from looping, damage against vampires, and damage against undead. Okay. Okay. Let's get going then. So we're doing Rogue against level 2. We have a whole pile of things here, so let's just get started. And here we go. So the interesting thing about the Rogue, as per usual, is that you very rarely get drops of weapons and of equipment drops when fighting. You generally have to wait for that to be once per loop you get your influx. Now, things I can do, I want to put that there, and I want to put that there. Okay, so so what we're doing here is we're now just looking for the best armor and weapons. So weapon-wise, thank you for the follow, Anime Gamer. 8 to 12 and 7 to 11, so that's just the best I have. Boots-wise, I only have level 1s. This one is 3 evasion, 10 counter. Everything else is 3 evasion, so that's just better. Attack speed is very nice, but 4% isn't much, and the extra 100 health is probably better. And here we go. There were no enemies on the map, so I didn't get a quest. Congrats on getting the new account for it. So yeah. We are now just gonna play the loopy game, where we go spin, spin, spin. Pizza's very exciting. Okay. So, new weapons. Evasion bonus is nice. I really like being able to evasion tank. I think it's worth losing a little bit of damage to be able to evasion tank. And we're just gonna be focusing on evasion tanking here, I think. That armor is minuscule amounts better, so we're just gonna do it. So the last time I was playing with Rogue offline, I was very much doing a lot of evasion tanking. And then I switched at the very end from evasion tanking. Really? That's frustrating. From evasion tanking to just really, really high attack speed, which wasn't as good as evasion tanking. But, you know, there's only so much you can do. So I think, oh yeah, that's what I got a thing. So I think that going forward, I'm gonna focus evasion on my rogue builds, just because that ends up being a pretty solid build, it seems. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I have some interesting choices. So that's gonna give damage, and this is gonna give evasion. We're gonna go with evasion here. 16, 24, 14, 22. And we're gonna drop some evasion here, because the attack damage is just worth it. So yeah. It's like, I think I was at 100, or I think I hit 200% attack speed in that game offline that I was playing. Or in that offline round I was playing. Which was fun, but it didn't have the survivability. Since I was still tanking a bunch of hits, and that's just not what you want to be doing. I put that in a... I feel dumb. That battlefield is in a terrible location. Let's go ahead and actually put it there, because I kind of want to see how well I do against for that counter isn't as good. Gives defense. That magic damage is really good. I'm gonna do that over you. And this is just evasion bonus. Lose 1. Welcome back. Lose 1 damage for bonus of 12% evasion. Gets me up to 35. Or gain 6 attack. Plus 6 or more evasion. I think we go with more evasion, because we are evasion tanks. We are evasion tanks, guys. That's what we do. This is gonna be a fun fight. I'm gonna put one there. Put a meadow there. Because grinding up noticeable changes is pretty important. It seems. Okay. That level 8 is going on that top guy, for sure. I don't think the extra health is worth it yet. Because that evasion bonus, that 9% is just better. Just better than what we have right now. Counter, plus counter, 30 evasion. That's gonna take a while to get replaced. So yeah. Ooh. Got some scrap metal. This seems to be relatively common for me, is just probably focusing too much on one resource and not getting as much benefit from upgrades as I possibly could. That sturdy stool. Wow. Okay. So now I got this weapon. I got less good weapons compared to what I currently have. I have stuff that's just not gonna cut the cheese. Just not gonna be as good. So no upgrade this loop. Unless I get something great. That's so much better though. Just get the damage increase and deal with the loss of some evasion tanking. So yeah. So what are we doing? We are here. We are trading current damage for future growth. It's probably not the right choice because I'm about to die right here. This was probably a bad choice. Yeah. I can't afford to take it all. I'm very sad about losing that stool, but that's how it goes sometimes. We can afford to buy a mud hut. I really kind of just want to save up for a crypt or an intel center. Let's try this. Let's try the boring old guy instead. Try to play a different strategy. Or try to play the strategy I'm very comfortable with. So my strategy with this guy is just a little bit different. It focuses a lot more on the straight up single hit damage. And either HP regen or some sort of defense. Except not usually defense. Counter, perhaps? I actually don't think I this guy feels a lot less like a one-trick pony, but I also probably treat the rogue a lot more like a one-trick pony than he actually is. Yeah, regen per second is usually something that I push for. And that's better. Nice. Oh. Yes, please. I know that. Regen per second up. Everything else is just free. But yeah, for this guy, defense does matter a lot more. But for me, I don't know if it's just because I'm bad, but generally, hello. For me, generally, defense or regen is more important than defense in for the warrior. So yeah, I just got an Oblivion, so this guy's gonna go right there. That's gonna be deleted, and we're just gonna keep going. So yeah, solid regen game, solid is a general goal for me. Hello, hello. We are looping yet again today. No. We are focusing on regen per second first, and then damage second. Why? I still have not gotten anything better than a level 1 weapon. Which is junk at this point in time. This weapon is absolute junk. I can do up to 16 damage right now. I have decent defense, but still. My Sunday's gone pretty well so far. Yay, sturdy stool. I got it back. As it goes, it was, you know, more than a little stressful when it came to some things at church, just because that's kind of the way that church goes sometimes. But attack speed, and I get counter and vampirism. Vampirism is half decent. But yeah, that's just kind of the way that that it goes sometimes when you are well, like I am, one of the main members of the tech staff. You kinda. I expect it'd be 5 to 7. Why haven't I? Because that drops evasion. Just that 5 to 7. It would be that much better. Vampire Mansion. You know what? Let's just do it here. And I have wheat fields to place down. And rock, mountain, meadow. At times, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It just is how it goes. And I'm not the member, but you know, I'm one of the core members of it, so of our team. So it's just how it goes. I can get more good regen. I need... I can get better damage. I can get much better damage. I just noticed that was there. Yes, please. Yes, please. And cheese! Ooh, that's nice. Chrono Crystal's right here. We're gonna spend a meadow and another meadow. And we're starting to get better. Three regen per second is really quite decent at the point we're currently at. This is better. Let's keep doing. Let's keep fighting the fight. That drops regen per second, though. So, let's just keep going, I suppose. Nothing I'm looking at. That might be good, but I'm looking for regen per second, so no. That's better, though. Yeah, boy. 4.8 regen per second. Yes, please. No. Ugh. That there was max HP grinding. No. One to plus. Ooh, that's nice. I'll be able to carry 6 potions then. Less regen per second. See, this is one of the problems I get into, is that I start focusing down on one thing, on one stat. This is not a very nice fight. But the thing is that, like, I need survival. Survival is super important. And to be honest, I don't think like, damage is important too, because if you have damage, then you can fight for long. Then you don't have to survive as long. But I don't know. I'm certain I need a more holistic view, but I don't have a tier list of what I think is important. Useful? Good? I don't know. It's like, I would say, tier list wise, I think survival is #1 importance. So what kind of things aid in survival? Regen, health regen, aids in survival. Not just health regen, also along with health regen, no. Damage is also really good. So, like, I think this is worse because I lose 4 damage per hit per strike for only 0.6 health per second. But if I already had the 0.6 health per second, I would think going the other direction would be bad. So, like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think part of the problem is that holistic views are not easy. I don't think so. It's like, that's a pretty bad change. So I don't know. I'm not doing much defense-wise. This is actually a lot worse than I always kept thinking it was. Because right now that would give me 3 health per roadside tile I walk by. It's like, I don't even care here that the damage is technically better. Because damage to all and magic damage is significantly better. I probably need to start filling out around here more. Actually, a lot more. I haven't seen the level 2 boss yet. So I don't know what his thing is. But I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. So this is gonna lose 2 damage per hit for a lot of... And this is gonna replace that. So see, that is a place where doing 2 things replaces what I'm currently the one thing I currently have. Like, those just don't mean anything to me. Like, anything that's level 5 or below really doesn't mean anything. And anything that's not blue is pretty meaningless, I would argue. The thing is that it's actually, it doesn't seem to be. I've tried, but it really doesn't give that much health in the long run. I guess in the long run, when your loop counter goes up, it's more worth it. But that loses too much damage. But it gives me regen, but it loses too much damage. But yeah, you need more roadside things, but at the same time, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of... There's a big balancing act going on here. It's like adding that 15% vampirism. Well, that would give me 15% of my current damage back as health. Or yeah, 15% of my damage would come back as health. But I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. It's tough. I would agree. And I'm not trying to shoot your ideas down. It's just you know. Like, I think part of me feels like going for broke and just switching to this, because that'll give me more damage per hit. But damage per hit isn't the only thing, because you have to be able to survive somehow. But like, it's hard to have these tools that look really good just pass me by because I don't think they're quite good enough. It's like this, I think that is worth it. Gets rid of all my vampirism, though, which gets rid of part of my healing. But at the same time, is healing actually worth it? I don't know. That goblin camp's actually in a perfectly okay spot. That bandit camp, on the other hand, is gonna need to go away. And so, like, this weapon technically does 31 to 43 damage per hit, which is quite a lot of damage. Like, that takes a lot to find something better than that. Excuse me. But it gives me more damage, you know? So we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna bite the bullet there. We're gonna do it whether I think the idea is a good idea or not. Oh, I have a level up. Okay, so I want to get rid of you. I want to add a vampire mansion there. I want to add some ruins there. I want to add a cemetery there. And I'm going to put a meadow up there because that guy's not going to move. It's like, and I don't think that counter is a bad strategy. I just have decided that I'm not going to do counter for a little while. Like, I'm going to try for different strategies other than counter. To try and put myself in a better place. But, like, you can see my health is dying. A horrid death. With such bad regen per second. And no vampirism. They do. The rogue is pretty okay, I would have to say. In a lot of ways. I think that was an Orb of Afterlife that I just got. This is gonna be dangerous. But I'm just gonna barely survive it, so it's gonna work out. And I don't think I'm discounting the lower ranked items. They're just... The thing is that they're just factually not as good. Like, this is factually not as good as what I have equipped. This is... Like, this is arguably similar. I trade 9 damage, or 9 defense for 5 additional damage per attack. And I'm not saying, like, I don't say that when I look at it, there's no reason to even look at it. It's just, it's not as good. What I have is just better. Except for maybe this one. I might need more regen in some way. The Skinner's knife. Yeah, I should have. Yep, I should have ran. I should have ran. Because now I don't have enough to do anything! And I would have had stuff to do things if I had ran. Nah. Hooray. I thought I was better off than I was. So. Makes me feel dumb when I do things like that. I have not seen +1 skeletons, so that's, I think that is a spoiler. So, this is one of the reasons why I don't look at anything. That sounds like it would probably be something for the Necromancer. But yeah, no, I don't look at this stuff. I'm not looking at anything because I want to stay blind to the game. So that's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily have a great and amazing strategy. Because I'm just learning this all myself. This is anything that I say. Ooh, damage to all counter, damage to all counter. And if there's hidden stats, then it's a dumb game, and I will just blame that on the game because it's the game's fault. You shouldn't ever have hidden stats. Hidden stats are junk. And it doesn't really, like, I don't feel dumb. I just feel dumb. There's two different things there. It's like, I feel dumb. I could see that there was a hard fight coming up. I wasn't doing well in those similar fights. And that's where I feel dumb. Is that there's no reason for me to have kept going there. I wasn't in a good position. I should have walked away. Yeah, that's a better weapon. I don't feel dumb when I lose because I didn't understand something. I feel dumb because I didn't make a good strategic choice because I wasn't paying attention. So I think I'm going to go back to my normal with the warrior. And I'm going to go ahead and focus on damage being the primary goal. Just, like, honestly, I try to do a lot with, like, tanking. Like, in the past, I've tried to do a lot with tanking. We're just going to do damage. We're gonna try and do a glass cannon build. We're gonna see what if a glass cannon build is possible. Reasonable? Something along those lines. Feasible would be the word I would normally use. Oh, darn it! That's not terrible. It's just not great either. It's early enough that I should be able to... Ah, you are a lot more behind than I thought you were. Okay. This is going to be slightly painful. But that was down fast enough that it wasn't too bad. This is important. That's an upgrade. That is also technically an upgrade. From a single enemy damage perspective. Which is single enemy damage perspective is all that I really care about when I'm doing the math. Because anything else is fine and dandy, but just too hard to guess about. Well, that's too bad. I wish there was something I could do to make it better. And that is just better. Hooray. Let's go ahead and put you there. Okay, I think this is better. I lose counter, but I get more damage per attack. We're gonna deal with goblins here. And that deals with this area. Yeah. Buffering, less buffering is what's probably most important here. Why am I dealing with goblins when I can just get rid of them? I have an Oblivion. What are you? HP per second might be okay. That is only... I just think supplies is so important. Okay, this is better. That wins. I mean, you're not particularly early on. No. So yeah. No. No. Okay, I think that we are well and good up there. So we're just gonna kind of waste these. No! No, I wasn't. No, no, I didn't. No. Okay, that was dumb. I wasn't paying attention. See how good I am at this game? Okay, this is worth it. Okay. That was a little spooky. Yeah, I should have ran. I should have ran. I should have freaking ran. Makes me feel dumb. Ugh. Okay. Boots, boots, boots. Eight to 12. 4 to 6. Okay, 1 in 5 attacks I should be evading now. It is good music. It is very good music. I'm gonna go ahead and put you there. Okay. Drop some attack speed. Gain some magic damage, sure. That does drop some evasion, of course. I think I'm gonna go with that for you. And I do think it's worth it to drop all that pile of evasion for working on that other stuff. Okay. It really wants me to have that stool, and I really want to have it. Okay. So what I'm working on here, is I guess what I'm normally working on is filling up the area around my campfire. I should be leveling up pretty soon here. Like right about here. Okay, what do you give me? You give me counter crit and crit. You give me evasion bonus. I'll take the evasion bonus from you. That's worth 16, you're worth 15. This is worth 18. Ha. I need something to fill that slot. That spot. Yes, please. Nice crit. Okay. My HP isn't doing particularly well here. $52. No new boots? Sad. Okay, so I'm not trying to fight the boss right now. I'm just trying to grind resources. This is the logic of this run right now. Since we are just grinding for resources, we are not caring about all we care about is surviving. So going into fights, we need to be thinking about whether we can take the fight we're getting into. Like right here, I'm 90% sure we can, but we have no health potions. Which is a pretty big but, I would say. Okay, let's see what materials we get. So we got new boots. We got new boots. But no new weapon. That gets me up to 31% evasion chance, but I don't think that's enough for loop 7. So we're gonna go ahead and retreat here. Oh, I've maxed out what I can put in. Okay. So what do I want? This gives me 1 HP per kill. This gives me regen per second. Pebbles aren't really worth it. I can drop this to instead have to be able to fight rat wolves better, because that's just better against rat wolves. And I kind of don't like I don't really like fighting vampires very much, because they just show up in all battles around them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and switch out vampire mansions, and we're gonna add in groves. Confirm that. So we're not doing any extra damage against the undead. So actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and... No, I like cemeteries. Cemeteries are important right now. I can upgrade my field kitchen, which that upgrade gives me an additional 8% campfire healing powder power. But I would rather build a crypt. Excuse me. Oh, you're interested too, eh? Not everyone appreciates it. Not everyone understands. People can serve you not only with their voices, but with their bones, swords, bows. And they're not evil if you don't fear them. You're right, but I only need to raise a hand and... Wait, I've never done anything like this before. If I remember correctly. The craft teaches itself, often through books or words or walls and stones. In your case, it's an unusual way. So this unlocks the new class Necromancer and unlocks the Ancestral Crypt golden card if the Intel Center is built. So for the Intel Center, I need metal and wood. I will be getting wood because I now have Grove in my cart, or in my deck. But we unlocked Necromancer, so we are going to, we're gonna do this. And we can't actually equip any of our starting items here. It's great. That's a really good place for a beacon. That gives me magic HP. Oh, I haven't placed down anything yet. Okay. We're gonna go back to planning after this. Attack speed seems important. Okay, that's really nice. That okay, magic HP is pretty strong. So as long as they're attacking me, like that now means that if they're attacking me, they have to wait longer. Before they actually damage my health. Let's go, let's go. I have 6. Ooh, skeleton level. I think attack speed is pretty important. I don't know what... I wish I knew what summon quality did. I'm guessing that probably has to do with their health. And I think skeleton level is probably dealing with their damage. But that might be damage and health. So I'm just going to go with... I think I'm gonna go with magic HP and skeleton level as what I'm focusing on for now. I didn't read the text. I didn't read the amulet. Attack speed, evasion. Well, this is just better altogether, but and skeleton level. Nice. But I do think attack speed is also important, so I'm not just gonna go... Because attack speed is how fast I get my... At least I'm assuming attack speed is how fast I get my, my skeletons out. My summons. Amulet. That's not quite as nice, I don't think. 0.93 is slightly better. Ever so slightly better. I have not been... well, actually, I just never got the option to choose Doggo when I was playing with the Rogue today. Sure. Perhaps. Blacksmith's hammer gives me defense. I think I have one of those already. There we go. Now we have a use for these meadows. Probably could have put it there instead, and that would have been better, but oh well. Come on. There we go. Oh, I haven't been paying attention. What is that? That's just not as good? Okay, not as good. Here's Doggo, but this one is enemy Doggo. Or there will be Doggos in there, but there will be enemy Doggos, not friendly Doggos. Oh boy. What do you give me? I lose a lot of skeleton level for only 11 HP. I mean, 11 HP is not a small amount. Okay, so this is 13-13-054. And now it's 13-13-054. 13-13-054. 28-13-13-054. Okay, that is HP and damage that affects. I'm going to take damage because they've decided to attack me, not attack this one. Gah. I hope you get some sunshine as well. Have a good week. Bye. Rude. Okay, that is really annoying. I lose out on summon quality, but I do get regen per second. Actually, just yes. Nah. Yes. I'll take that instead. Yep. Summon quality. Might not have been the best choice to put that there, but who cares? Ow, pain. These doggos really don't like me. So, what do I think of this class? I don't think it's bad. It is fun having a quote-unquote allies. So, you know. Uh. Looking at the time and how I'm feeling, this is probably gonna be my last run for the day. Ba-da-ba. Yeah. Here comes the pain. Skeleton level 6. That's tough. That's a tough one. Except it's really not. That's only half a skeleton level versus one whole skeleton. Now, I suppose for the real question... I mean, that was a waste of space, of putting a thing down, but... You know... Should I be trying to grind for materials, or should I just, you know. That's rough, not losing an entire skeleton level there. Now that... No. I honestly... The thing is that I'm not actually losing much health. If I was losing health, it would be a different story, but I'm not. Like I'm feeling very cowardly, like I feel like I should run. But I'm not losing health. I'm not running into problems. So yeah, I don't know. So I think I'm just gonna keep looping because I'm not losing health. Like, oh, I just took a health potion. Hey! What's that? What's that? What's that? That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, okay. So... the stream's going okay. Yeah, I made a bad choice when I downgraded my skeleton level from the Grimoire. But that's better. And that is actually better. Okay. I want more max skeletons more than I want more... Ooh, okay, this way. This amulet wins. Doesn't matter that I lose skeleton level there. That amulet just wins. This is the Necromancer. And I might just die here. Just straight up. Or not. Or not. Or not. No. Like, seriously, the crazy thing about the Necromancer, this is just worse. Is having this whole army that that's fighting with me, fighting for me. Bet I am dealing a lot of damage. I'm also taking a lot of damage right now. I am not having a very good time. No. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put down another ruins. Okay. 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 What are we losing out on? We're losing out on attack speed. And you? This guy? No, this guy? My summon quality is junk at this point, but I have 4 good I have 4 reasonable quality henchmen. I'm gonna do something smart and dumb at the same time. That right there. Okay. So yeah, I would say that what? Okay, we're using this one instead. We're He does 50 damage now. I think I'm so torn between running away at this point and staying to try and fight the boss. I'm so torn. Okay. I have an Oblivion available. Okay. So I have an Oblivion available. I'm gonna spend this right around here. I have a village that I can put down. I'm gonna put that village there with a wheat field there. I'm okay with that quest failing. I'm kind of at the point where I just need to be dealing with less right now. Yes, please. And I got more cheese, guys, more cheese. So these guys are dangerous because they have a lot of splash damage. I should be leveling up soon. Like, now. So those are 10% HP heal cards now. I'm just gonna end up trashing that ruins. I think I'm strong enough. I think I'm gonna try it. I'm scared, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do our best to fight the boss. Oh, that's actually, that is undoing thing. That is making me further away. Okay. I didn't think it was taking me further away, but it's not on my side. There is no lag on my side. So, I promise you that much. Okay. Probably just Twitch being Twitch. Indeed. And now I'm losing health. I have 2 health potions. But summon quality would be nice. Why did I put that there? That was a silly place for me to put that. Nope. Just nope. This one's actually better. The it maths up to be higher. That is 7.66 plus 0.89, which gets it above 8. Health-wise, I'm doing fine so far. I'm saving these last two to give myself 20% buffer just before the boss. Okay. Okay. Could you please stop? So it's you who's responsible for all this mess. Stop doing what? Stop doing all this! Resisting, fighting for the old world. He will erase everything anyway. I'm sorry, but that's how it must go. So mysterious him again. I expect that you're not going to explain who you're talking about. Why wouldn't I? I'm talking about God. He created myriads of stars, galaxies, and... Oh, what am I saying? He created everything, and now he's destroying his creation. That's the most nonsense I've ever heard. And trust me, I've heard a lot of nonsense. Why would God want to destroy the world? That's what you would call a silly question. Do you think we have a right to discuss God's motives? He's God. For God's sake, if he declared it, then it has to be done. That means there is a cause and a meaning to it. Instead of showing him your rage and anger, you should thank him for the life you've had and spend the time that's left saying goodbye to the universe. No. Wait, if that's all true, then why am I still able to resist? Why am I still able to restore this world piece by piece? It's very slow, but I'm still able to do it. Does this mean that your God is having second thoughts? Or is he God at all if I can go against his will? These are just empty words. You're simply trying to find a reason to say you're unimportant. No. I feel sorry for you and for this world, but your efforts are worthless. You can't stop God's harvesting scythe with a single blade of grass. I shall end you personally, by word or by force, if needed. Well, maybe a blade of grass won't stop a scythe, but it can get into your shoe and hurt. You know, metaphors aren't really my thing. Let's see if your God is truly protecting you. Okay. Okay. Summons angel. So this is a priestess. 178 damage per hit. 4.46 attacks per second. It summons an angel instead of an attack that disappears after dealing 2 attacks. Creates stained glass windows instead of every second attack. Has well then. This seems like a good What is this madness? Oh my goodness. I have Oh, this is beautiful. That was beautiful. It's so painful. Every time, like the first time, I still can't get used to it. Yeah, dying's not very nice, and that's how the world feels right now. Not a great feeling, as you've noticed. Now Wait, what did you mean by every time? Oh, it's not the first time. My faith in the Almighty brings me back to life again and again for the sake of my great mission, to spread His word, to preach humility, obedience, and acceptance of the salvation He offers. And every time I fail, there are only dead bodies of heretics instead of conversions and my lifeless body. Then why can't you understand that the wish to survive is an essential part of this world? I don't know how it happened, but you've made a mistake interpreting the motives of the Almighty. Made a mistake? Me? That's impossible. I believe in it. I am the faith itself. I don't need to know or check anything. And you, what are you even trying to achieve? Nothing will ever be like it was anymore, or not even close. I don't know. Maybe it will. I can still try. You're just a fool. That's what you are. We'll meet again. Just let me rest a while. Looks like she's gone. Can hardly believe her corpse will ever come back to life, but even if it will, I should give her a proper burial. Ah, that was a beautiful fight. That fight was gorgeous. That's a really nice thing. That gets me more experience. That just doesn't seem worth it yet. I can get up to... Okay. So I can get, I think, 15 of each. No, more than 15. I think we retreat anyway. I think... Welcome back. Is that a piece of glass sticking out of your shoulder? What? Oh, I didn't even notice it. And it's not because of a high pain tolerance. I'm just a bit shocked, to tell the truth. I met a crazy preacher, stained glass windows, halos, angel silhouettes all around. A holy jamboree, you could say. Let me guess. We all have sinned and are now doomed to face the holy wrath and apocalypse, and only in death shall we find salvation. Not exactly. It's more like God has decided to erase his creation. It has to be done. Show some patience. Well, that makes sense if you give it a little thought. Who else would have the power to do such a thing? I don't know much about godhood, but I would think that he'd be able to do all this instantly. Putting it simply, we'd all be dead already. We wouldn't even exist now. I'm not surprised. Twitch has been weird for me for a while. YouTube is just the better platform for streams, I think. Like, Twitch is fine. It's a nice platform, but YouTube is more consistent. Even if the priestess is right, it's not a reason to give up. What was that? Did you hear that? Yeah, and it felt horrible, like someone was coming to get me. Okay. Lots and lots of progress. And we're just gonna make an intel center. There's no chance we're making a smelter instead of an intel center. 0 chance. Oh, I messed up. Oh well. Okay, here's what we managed to learn. The world consists of darkness and fragments of your memories for quite a short period of time. Nothing is stable. But this is not completely true. There are some key memories that drastically change everything. By keeping a log of your expeditions, we're adding pieces of the picture together. It would be much easier if everything wasn't so shapeless. Remember, any knowledge is priceless, so don't forget to share it. We'll decide how to use it best together. Encyclopedia! Woo! Okay. So, transforms into something useful after 3 loops. This is what it transforms into after 3 loops. Oh, that gives a lot of information. That gives a lot more information. Oh, it gives plus 48% HP. Wow. Oh, so these are all percentage of base HP. But this one is not base. Huh. There's a lot of landscape tiles that I just don't have yet. And no golden cards yet. I'm gonna read this probably off stream. But we can keep looking at things. Craft. We have stuff to make more stuff. I kind of want to dismantle this cheese. I already have cheese, and it's fine. It's just, it's not great. So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle a couple cheeses there. I also already have a blacksmith's hammer, and +1 defense just isn't worth it, I don't think. So I'm going to dismantle that too. This is a nice tool, a nice to have. So I think I'm going to craft... And that's not great either. $5 HP at the start of each day. Not that. Supply. 5 HP per day after killing an enemy. Per day after killing an enemy. Cool. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming out to watch today's stream. We made a lot of progress there. What do you get? Gold cards. What can I get? So I now have the desert, which lowers every creature's HP by a percentage. That's pretty good. An ancestral crypt. For every enemy with a soul killed, removes HP bonus from armor. Ooh. And grants me a resurrection. Ooh. That is fancy and kind of spooky. That then actually changes how I would build my decks. So that I would face more enemies with souls. So yeah. Thanks for coming out. Yeah. I will, I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.